What's going on, guys? I'm Danny, and thank you for checking out my channel, Bluray Dan. Now, guys, the title of this video says it all. Today, just like an hour and a half ago, they released the nominees for the 90th Annual Academy Awards, and this is a video that I've been wanting to do for some time, or a couple of years, and I haven't gotten a chance to, but it's a gorgeous rainy day right now. I'm home, and I have the time to do it. Before I get into this, I want to say that I did see I think over 165 movies from 2017, so I have seen the majority on here, minus like the documentaries and the animated shorts and stuff like that. Those I have not seen, but I'm gonna go over it for you. I'm gonna let you guys know my predictions, my thoughts, and just you guys get to see my reaction. And if you haven't heard the news of who the nominees are, here you go. So you're hearing it from me. So yeah, I'm gonna start off from the bottom, and we're gonna lead up to the bigger, the bigger categories such as Best Picture and Lead Actor and Actress and stuff like that. So without further ado, let's get right to it. First category we're gonna go over is Documentary Short Subject. I did not see any of these, but the nominees are Edith and Eddie, Heaven is a Traffic Jam on the 405, Heroin, Knife Skills, and Traffic Stop. The next category is Live Action Short Film. Again, I have not seen these. We have DeKalb Elementary, The 11 O'Clock, My Nephew Emmett, The Silent Child, and Watu Wote All of Us. Animated short category, we have Dear Basketball, Garden City, Lou, Negative Space, and Revolting Rhymes. So I haven't seen any of those. Those, I believe, are the three categories that the only three categories for the most part that I'm just not caught up on. So next, let's get right to it. Now we're getting into the juiciness here. The next category is going to be visual effects. Visual effects, we have the nominees are Blade Runner 2049, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Kong Skull Island, Star Wars The Last Jedi, and War for the Planet of the Apes. Now, guys, I mean, we have some good contenders in this one. Blade Runner 2049 is beautiful. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, although I wasn't a big fan of the movie, the visual effects are gorgeous. Kong Skull Island was good. I don't think it's going to be up there. I really don't think that's going to be one of the main ones. Star Wars The Last Jedi, again, good. I just don't think it's going to be one of the tops. I believe, and my prediction and my hope here is for War for the Planet of the Apes. That one, the movie was fantastic, but the visual effects are so believable that, I mean, it would be a sin if that did not win. Next category, we're going to go to sound mixing. We have, the nominees are Baby Driver, Blade Runner 2049, Dunkirk, The Shape of Water, and Star Wars The Last Jedi. Now, sound mixing. Man, okay, so I want to say Baby Driver here because they did such a good job with, the car and the music and all the different sounds, but I just don't know. I want to say Baby Driver, but I feel like Blade Runner is going to take this one. Dunkirk was good too, but I think I'm going to go with Blade Runner as my choice on that one. Yeah, Blade Runner, I think Blade Runner is going to win because I remember being in the theater and being blown away. Sound editing, again, the nominees are Baby Driver, Blade Runner 2049, Dunkirk, The Shape of Water, and Star Wars The Last Jedi. Again, I'm going to have to go with Blade Runner 2049 on this one. Again, I was just blown away in the theater. So that's my personal, that's my thoughts. It's my thoughts and my predictions. So that doesn't make sense. Anyway, next category, we're going to go to original song. And we have Mighty River for Mudbound, Mystery of Love for Call Me By Your Name, Remember Me from Coco, Stand Up For Something from Marshall, which I have not seen, and This Is Me by from The Greatest Showman. I think this one's going to be a cross between Remember Me from Coco, and which is Disney, which, you know, always kind of sneaks in there, and This Is Me, The Greatest Showman. I have a funny feeling Disney's going to take it. But I really think the better song here is This Is Me from The Greatest Showman. So my prediction is going to be, or my hope is going to be The Greatest Showman, but I kind of feel like Disney's going to take that one. Just because Disney always seems to grab at least one award during the Oscars. So we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I think I'm going to go with The Greatest Showman because I really like that one. And I think that one deserves it. Next category, where are we? Next category, we're going to go to original score. Where are we? Okay, so the original score nominees are For Dunkirk, with Hans Zimmer, which, I mean, of course, is just, he's top-notch. Johnny Greenwood with The Phantom Thread. Alexander Desplat with The Shape of Water. John Williams, Star Wars The Last Jedi, and Cartel Burrell for 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. And I think this one, honestly, for original score, you know, for out of all of these movies, I feel like, I don't even know how Blade Runner's not in this. I don't know. I have a funny feeling that this one's going to go to The Shape of Water. I want to say The Shape of Water with this one because nothing really stood out. Dunkirk was good. Phantom Thread was okay, but nothing memorable. Star Wars, you know, good, but nothing too memorable. Three Billboards, good, but in this category, nothing too memorable. I'm going to say The Shape of Water for this one, for original score. Next, we're going to go to the next category here is makeup and hairstyling, and there are 3 nominees in this one. We have, for Darkest Hour, Victoria and Abdul and Wonder. And as much as I want to say, you know, Victoria and Abdul was a good movie, but I don't think it stands up in this category. I think this is a cross between Darkest Hour and Wonder's not really getting much recognition. And Darkest Hour, I mean, what they did with that one, I think Darkest Hour is going to take the cake with makeup and hairstyling. I definitely do. Costume design is the next category, and we have costume design for Beauty and the Beast, Darkest Hour, Phantom Thread, The Shape of Water, Victoria and Abdul. These are the nominees. And you know, guys, like I said, Disney always finds a way to pull out, and I really think that although the costume design of Victoria and Abdul were really good, I think Beauty and the Beast is taking this one, so that's my prediction on that one. Production design. Nominees are Beauty and the Beast, Blade Runner 2049, Darkest Hour, Dunkirk, and The Shape of Water. Production design. This is a tough one. I don't think Darkest Hour is going to take this one, so I'm going to cross them off the list. Production design. I don't think Beauty and the Beast is gonna take that either. I think this is a cross. I don't think Dunkirk is either. I think this is a cross between Blade Runner 2049 and The Shape of Water. And man, I want to say Blade Runner, but my prediction is The Shape of Water because I really do. Yeah, man, that's a tough one for me. Blade Runner 2049 or The Shape of Water. Production design, man, I don't know. Production design. I think that one's going to go to The Shape of Water, if I'm going to be honest. So that's my prediction with that one. Next category, we have film editing. And the nominees are for Baby Driver, Dunkirk, I, Tonya, which I'm glad is in there, The Shape of Water, and 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. And film editing, see, now, this is a tough one for me as well, because, so I, Tonya was good, but I don't think they're in this category. Man, Shape of Water is good. I don't think they're in this category either. 3 Billboards for film editing. 3 Billboards is really well, but I think this one is going to be a cross between Baby Driver and Dunkirk. For film editing, this is a tough one. I want to say Baby Driver, but I'm pretty sure Dunkirk's going to take the cake on this one. It was just the way that it was edited was just top notch. I mean, yeah, I think this one's going to Dunkirk. Yeah, this one's got to go. In my opinion, prediction goes to Dunkirk. Let's go to cinematography as the next category here. Cinematography. We have the nominees are Blade Runner 2049, Darkest Hour, Dunkirk, Mudbound, and The Shape of Water. I'm going to right off the bat, as much as I love Mudbound, I'm going to cross Mudbound out, and I'm crossing out Dunkirk. Sorry, not Dunkirk. I'm not crossing out Dunkirk. I'm crossing out Darkest Hour. I think, man, I'm going to cross out Shape of Water as well. This one I think is going to be a cross between Blade Runner and Dunkirk. For cinematography, I personally want to say Blade Runner 2049 because I thought it was beautifully, beautifully shot. So my prediction is going to be Blade Runner 2049, but I think Dunkirk has a good chance of that as well. So yeah, I'm going to go with Blade Runner 2049 for cinematography. Next up, the next two actually categories, I have not seen any of these. So let's get through them quick. Documentary feature, the nominees are Abacus, Small Enough to Jail, Faces, Places, Icarus, Last Men in Aleppo, and Strong Island. I have not seen any of them. I can't guess. Foreign language film, which is funny because I usually see a lot throughout the year, or a handful, and I haven't seen any of these. Not even. Okay, so the nominees are Fantastic Woman, The Insult, Loveless, Body and Soul, and The Square. I haven't seen any of them, so I'm going to cross that out. I'm going to give that one a nice cross out right there. I should have seen The Square at least, but I passed. Now we're coming up to the bigger categories here. So let's see. Next category is Animated Feature Film. And believe it or not, for some reason I didn't see a few of these. Animated Feature Film, The Boss Baby, Breadwinner, Coco, Ferdinand, and Loving Vincent. Right off the bat, I'm crossing Boss Baby out. That one's out. Breadwinner, I didn't see, so I can't guess on that. And Ferdinand and Loving Vincent, I didn't even see. But I mean, animated feature, again, you got Disney here, and I saw Coco, and Coco was incredible. So my prediction, because it's also Disney, my prediction for animated feature film is going to go to Coco. But again, to be fair, I didn't see all of them, but it is Disney, and Coco was gorgeous, and it was just such a nice story. So I really think that one's gonna take the cake on there. The next category here we have is original screenplay. The nominees are The Big Sick, which I'm so happy that it's nominated, Get Out, Lady Bird, The Shape of Water, and Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. This is going to be a tough one. So as much I like all of these films here, original screenplay, so I'm going to instantly cross out Shape of Water, Lady Bird, and Get Out. All good movies, but they were all good. But I think this is going to be a cross between The Big Sick, which is the one that I want to win, and Three Billboards, which is my prediction there. The Big Sick was fantastic, but the way it looks is Three Billboards taking the cake on this one, and touches on a really serious topic, which also kind of does with The Big Sick. But I think original screenplay is going to go to the Three Billboards. Next category, guys, there's not many more, but next category we have adapted screenplay, and this is Call Me By Your Name, The Disaster Artist, Logan, Molly's Game, and Mudbound. Let me first off say I'm so happy Logan at least got nominated for something, one of my favorites of the year. Adapted screenplay. Out of all of these, I'll say right away, I really think Call Me By Your Name is going to take the cake. I mean, the movie was fantastic. All of these were actually really good. Disaster Artist was top notch, but I think adapted screenplay is going to go to Call Me By Your Name because it's more of a serious topic also. So I think that one is going to, I think that one's going to take it. So that one, adapted screenplay, goes to Call Me By Your Name in my opinion. Actor in a supporting role category, we have Willem Dafoe for The Florida Project, did a great job. Woody Harrelson for Three Billboards, Richard Jenkins for The Shape of Water, Christopher Plummer for All the Money in the World, and Sam Rockwell for Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. Christopher Plummer, I'm happy he got nominated in the first place. I mean, All the Money in the World, with everything that happened with that, and he kind of jumped in last second for him to be nominated, that's incredible, but I don't think he's going to get it, so that one's out. The Shape of Water, Richard Jenkins, he was good, but that one's out. Woody Harrelson, he was good, but I think he's out. I think it's going to be, again, like it was just in the SAG Awards, a cross between Willem Dafoe for Florida Project and Sam Rockwell for Three Billboards. And, man, oh man, this one's tough. I really, really want, the one that I want is Willem Dafoe for the Florida Project. Who do I think is going to get it? Sam Rockwell, again, for Three Billboards. So, that's my prediction there. Again, my want is Willem Dafoe. Next category, we have actress in a supporting role. We're at 14 minutes. We have actress in a supporting role here. Nominees are Mary J. Blige for Mudbound, Allison Janney for I, Tonya, Laurie Metcalf for Lady Bird, Leslie Manville for Phantom Thread, and Octavia Spencer for The Shape of Water. I don't think it's going to be Octavia Spencer. I don't think it's going to be Leslie Manville for Phantom Thread. I don't think it's going to be Mary J. Blige for Mudbound. I think this one's going to be a cross between Allison Janney for I, Tonya and Laurie Metcalf for Lady Bird. And I have a funny feeling that I have a funny feeling that Allison Janney for I, Tonya is going to take this one. So that's my prediction there. Next category, we have actress in a leading role, and the nominees. See, now we're at the final 4 big categories here. Actress in a leading role, we have Sally Hawkins for The Shape of Water, Frances McDormand for 3 Billboards, Margot Robbie for I, Tonya, Saoirse Ronan for Lady Bird, and Meryl Streep for The Post. I'm going to cross out Meryl Streep for The Post because I don't think it was good enough in this category at the moment. She's always good, but I just don't think that's what it's going to be. Saoirse Ronan was great in Lady Bird. I don't think that's going to happen. Margot Robbie, again, fantastic in I, Tonya. I don't think that's going to happen. This one's going to be a cross, once again, like it's been in all the other award shows, between Sally Hawkins and Frances McDormand. Sally Hawkins was great. It's not easy to perform and get nominated for Best Actress when you're not even using your words and you're using physical features and movements. But I think Frances McDormand's going to come from this one. I think she's going to take this one also for 3 Billboards, so that's my prediction. Best Actor in a Leading Role category goes to Timothy Chalamet for Call Me By Your Name, Daniel Day-Lewis for The Phantom Thread, Daniel Kaluuya for Get Out, Gary Oldman for Darkest Hour, Denzel Washington for Roman J. Israel Esquire. Now, I wanted to see Roman J. Israel. I had the tickets. I couldn't make it, and then it was out of the theaters the next day. But I don't think his performance was anything top-notch from what I had seen. Again, I haven't seen it, so I can't really say that, but I don't think that it was anything big. So I'm crossing Denzel off for this one. Gary Oldman, I'm going to cross him out for Darkest Hour. I didn't expect him to win the SAG Award either, though. Daniel Kaluuya for Get Out, I'm crossing him out. Daniel Day-Lewis for Phantom Thread, he was great in it. I'm crossing him out. I think this one's going to go to Timothy Chalamet for Call Me By Your Name. He was fantastic in the role. I really hope he takes the cake on that one, honestly. Gary Oldman did good in Darkest Hour, but I don't think it was good enough for Best Actor. I really don't, so we'll see. That one's going to be a tough one. Directing category. We have Christopher Nolan for Dunkirk, Jordan Peele for Get Out, Greta Gerwig for Lady Bird, Paul Thomas Anderson for The Phantom Thread, Guillermo del Toro for Shape of Water. Right off the bat, I mean, listen, Get Out was directed really well. Jordan Peele did a great job. It was his first movie. I think he'll have more. I'm crossing that one out. Greta Gerwig for Lady Bird. That was good. I think this is out of that category. Paul Thomas Anderson, Phantom Thread. I think that's out. I think this is going to go between Dunkirk and The Shape of Water. And I do want Dunkirk to take this one, honestly. I really think they deserve it, but I do think my prediction is going to be The Shape of Water for Guillermo del Toro. It's a very unique kind of a film, and I think that's the one that's going to take it. I really, really do. All right, guys. So here we go. Best Picture category, the final category, and this is the biggest one. So let's get right to it. The Best Picture category nominees are Call Me By Your Name, Darkest Hour, Dunkirk, Get Out, Lady Bird, Phantom Thread, The Post, Shape of Water, and 3 Billboards. Now, all good films. They really are. But I gotta cross out the ones that I think are instant outs for me in this category in comparison to others. Darkest Hour is gonna go. I don't think Dunkirk's gonna take this one. Get Out, Lady Bird, Phantom Thread, and The Post, they're all out. I think this one is going to be a cross between 3 of them. Call Me By Your Name, The Shape of Water, and 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. And this is for Best Picture. This one's a tough one for me too. I don't think The Shape of Water is going to take it. As much as it's a contender in there, I don't think it's going to take it. I think it's going to be a cross between Call Me By Your Name and 3 Billboards. And just like last year with La La Land and Moonlight, this is going to be a tough one. Moonlight did win last year, and it's a similar topic to Call Me By Your Name, so I'm not too sure if that's going to win, but it did last year. I'm going to go ahead, and my prediction here is... my prediction is going to be 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. I mean, it's sweeping the nation, but it's taken all the awards in the other shows, but same thing happened with La La Land last year, so I think it's going to be a cross between Call Me By Your Name and 3 Billboards, and my prediction... Man, my prediction is going to be 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, and I think they are going to take the cake. And that's it, guys. That is it. Those are my predictions. This is a long video, 20 minutes about. So That's my predictions on all the categories. Let me know in the comments what you think of my predictions, if you think I'm right, if you think I'm wrong, if you think any other movies deserve to be nominated or should have been contenders, or not. I guess it's the same thing. Let me know your thoughts and your predictions, guys. I would love to hear them. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, I want to thank you so much. Any questions, comments, everything, leave them in the comment box down below. Want to follow me on social media, anything, that is in the, all those links are in the description as well. So, guys, thank you so much. I hope you have a fantastic day. Happy Oscar season, baby. We are here. Can't wait for this. I love this talk. So, all right, guys, I hope you're doing well. Have an awesome day. As always, I'm Danny, and this is the Bluray Dan channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Oscars!